Hello everyone, in this series we will be doing Trident. In short, I have sold my V2 to create fun to make a Trident. The first thing I want also try to Trident, how it is, and I want to build it. And another reason to build a Trident is in the future I might try to make it IDEX with the 2 toolhead. So that's why I decided to sell my V2 to create fund. And after that I ordered part for the Tridents, and in this episode I will show you what I got and where I got from. Let's start with frames. Frames I got from the by Zoro. I don't know that it is the right pronunciation of the store, but I will put a link. The thing is, actually I was gonna buy from Fermio, but the thing is they didn't have the frames for the Trident, so I need to order from the AliExpress. So I found this store and they are mostly selling the most of the parts of Trident, so I decided to make a try, and the lengths are fine, and I also check every of them every same length, like putting 2 frames like that. They seem also fine, but there is one issue I seen. I'm not sure it's a thing, but I realized that these cuts are not exactly 90-degree cut, because some of them, when I put like this together, so I put them like this together, in some of them I've seen they are not straight. I mean, think about you are looking in the sideway like this, and there is a flat place in here, and some of them is not straight, but it's going like a little bit right or left. So the only reason I could think about the cleans are not cut, but it's very small, might be negligible. So for that I will try to assemble the main frame first with those, and I will see the diagonal distance are less than 1 millimeter or not. If the diagonal distances are less than 1 millimeter, by the way, actually the developers are recommending to keep them under 2 millimeter, but I'm trying to make it under 1 millimeter. Anyway, if they are under 1 millimeter, I will use them like that. I will use them like this. But if I couldn't manage to make it square with the help of rent, I will try to make a new cut. But actually, basically, the new cut is for just straightening these sides. I mean, maybe I will lose less than a millimeter, but first I will try to make it like this, because I'm concerning these holes might be shifted when I make the cut. Yeah, again, it will be like under 1 millimeter, but yeah, if it is work in this shape, I will use in this shape. If it does not work, if the diagonal distances are diagonal measurements are more than 1 millimeter, then I will do the cuts. And I also, by the way, I also measured the position of these holes. They are also correct, and I won't show it all, but all of them are in correct length. That's the only possible issue. I'm not sure. Maybe my surface is not flat enough. That could be the reason also. So because of that, first I will try to assemble the main structure, measure the diagonal distances, and I will decide. Besides that, all required holes are holed, and all required frames are tapped, and I tried it. They are tapped long enough, so we don't need to extend the tap. These are the stepper motors for that. I also got from the same shop where I bought the frames, and they seems fine. I'm not expecting any issue, but we will see on while it's energized. And this shop actually setting like small kits for the Trident. That's why I bought these from this shop. And after that I realized Formbot also released their Trident kit. If I seen the formbot kit earlier, I would get the formbot kit. And the reason is, first of all, you are not worrying any shipment. There is only one package and it's all inclusive. And their parts are fine, but except one thing, bed. I used formbot kit for V0 and V2. On both, I seen that the bed is not cast, but the rolled one, as it seems. I don't know how to say one of them is casted or not, but after a power cycle, after some of usage, the bed is like banded at the four corner. On the center, it was of course it was referencing, I mean the Pro, but on the corners it was going up, as I remember. What I will do, if for example in the future I'm again planning to do V2 maybe, what I will do again, I will just buy the formbot kit, but before I order it, I will ask them just do not send me the bed, aluminum bed, and please drop the price for it. And after that, I would order bed from, for example, in my case, I'm in Europe, in my case from the Fermio. But for the other parts, they are just fine. I mean, I didn't see any issue except the bed. And the V0 also, yeah, it's you will see while I'm showing the printed parts for Trident, some of them started warping and I couldn't print, for example, 100 millimeter piece. It's very bad. Oh, yeah. What I will do basically, if I want to build one and I'm a little bit familiar with the pieces, so what I will do, I will just order formbot kit, but bed. I will say them, okay, don't send me the bed, drop the price, and I would order bed, the aluminum bed, from another trusted suppliers. Anyway, let's continue. The beds, we need 3. Like I said, what they call motion kit, again same store. I actually calculated the price, it was nearly same and on the price wise, so I just ordered from the kit from that store. So what it includes, by the way, I'm doing 300 millimeter build. So what they are sending in this motion kit, they are sending the, I think these are the Z, 3 of them, and these are for the X and Y, and these are, by the way, in Gen 9, and this is in Gen 12 for the X-axis. So they are not cleaned and lubricated, but again, they seem very nice, and as you can see, the balls also are not missing, it seems. I also tested one in Gen 9. They're just fine. I just need to clean the oil on it. I need to lube them. That's all. For the lube is for the movement and protecting the metal. Otherwise it can be rusted. And in these I seen a hole in the carriage. I think this is for the feeding the lubrication. If it is, it will be easier, I guess, but let's see. It has also on the Gen 9, but let's see. So with the syringe you can fill the lubrication. So again, they're sending the bearings. So these are the bearings, RS type. So what it should be, not the ZZ. And they're sending belts, gates belts. I checked them. At least it's written gates, but then it seemed also legit. It's also legit. And side pad, oops, they're sending 1 pin for the Z end stop. And total idler, they are I forgot the term, but they are not straight but the curved one on the tooth. Okay, I don't know, you can see, but I checked. And the GE5C bearing, these are for the bed connection. And yeah, it seems they are also sending the BGM extruder kit. I wasn't aware of that and I ordered separately. Now I have to, but that's okay. Yes, let's move on. Screws and nuts. These, what are they called? These nuts with the spring ball I ordered from the Link CNC, I guess. And I look with spares because when you want to add some mod or something, you may need it. So I ordered with the spares. And I ordered the screws in local shop because I compared the price, and in the local shop it was either the same price or a little bit cheaper. So, and since these are steel and more trusted than the AliExpress, so I ordered from local shop. What I meant before ordering the screws, if you are ordering the parts separately, check with your local shop also. And these inserts I ordered from the recommended seller. I forgot the name again. And continue with this box. Yeah, this is not important, but yeah, I ordered one press brush for the nozzle scrubber mode. I didn't order Raspberry Pi or 5-volt power supply. Earlier I got them from GK, so I had them, so I will use them. Actually, I will not use a 5-volt power supply also. And what else? For this part, the rail connection part for the SSR, I got them one from the AliExpress. To be honest, I bought the cheapest one. That's okay. And the thing is, the good part is, if you order your parts at one time, so normally you would expect this part as a 1 or 2 months later, but if you order them together with the other parts, they may combine your delivery package. And of course, this is the upgrade with the trackable one, which takes around 2 weeks. So these small parts also coming together in 2 weeks. So just aware. And this is plastic coverage for the power supply, LRS200, and the switch, Voron switch, and BAT85. I got them from DigiKey, and also one SSR from DigiKey on Voron. And let's continue with the DigiKey part then. I think this is the last part. Yeah. LRS200 from DigiKey power supply. Of course, before you use them, check your power selection. This should be correct. This should be matched with your power outlet. And this part, yeah, the PTFE tube from Triangle Labs. Normally they are recommending the inner diameter, what was it, 3mm or something, but yeah, I'm using in V0 not 1.9 but the 3mm, I guess. Was it? Yeah, inner diameter, bigger diameter. I didn't like it. On my V2 I was using again the 1.9mm inner diameter for the reverse bowden. I was happy with it, so again I will use the 1.9 inner diameter. So I got heater and thermistor with spares. So I like this 50 watts and this thermistor, so I just got with the spares. And also got a couple 0.4mm nozzle from Triangle Labs. Again, I got BMG extruder kit from the Triangle Labs. And lastly, I got again Dragon hot ends from Triangle Labs for on my V2, on my grease horn and grease horn now. And V2 and V0 I had Dragon hot end. I like them, so again I got one for the Trident. Yeah, just the power cable. I got the cheapest one. Same story with the thin connection for the SSR. Yeah, for the foam tape, same story. Yeah, curled nut again, and for curled nut for the bed, again the same story, cheapest one. And I got magnets 6x3, I guess these are what's recommended. which is recommended. I got the cheapest one, does work. For this part you don't need to be fancy. And the power inlets, I seen a mod for that. I mean for the screw connection. Normally they are using the nails, that type of, but I seen a mod, and with nails sometimes while trying to remove the cable it's just losing, so I decided to go with the screws, just rigid. And cable chains and food, again these are cheapest, but the thing is it seems they are hard plastic. I don't know is this one recommended or not. If I seen any issue I can easily change it, but for now I will use it. Yeah, 60 by 20. Yeah, 60-20 fans I got from the GST, which is recommended. These are one Raspberry Pi. I love Raspberry Pi camera, by the way. I don't know. Yeah, it's enough. So, and it's smaller than the other webcam, so I decided to go with the Raspberry Pi cam. For the motherboard I will go with Spider, and yeah, new one I also, yeah, so I will also power my Raspberry Pi from this motherboard, so that's why I will not use 5-volt power supply. And it comes with this cable, which I don't know what's the purpose for this cable, but jumper. And by the way, I bought this one as a, these are not, yeah, Phytech, yeah, I bought them from the Phytech store on the AliExpress, sorry. And yeah, I bought them as a kit, so came with 8 TMC2209 steppers. So 209, yeah, you will not see the, yeah, most probably you will not see the chip, but it's, yeah, 2009, TMC 2009. I will need only 6 for now. As a 2 spares with one USB-C cable, and of course heat sinks for the drivers, and extension cables, and of course RGB screen 12864. So like I said, I bought them in one kit. I have some fans for the hot end, and I will use BM mode, so I have cooling fan for that also, so I didn't buy extra. 50 by 15 I guess these are, and 40 by 10, sorry, so I will use them. If you don't have these you will need these also, but I have them, so I didn't buy extra. I have a lot of terminals, and it seems I don't have that much cable chain, but yeah, zip tie, but yeah. So JST connectors, BOM connectors, and a bunch of connectors I have, I will use them, so I didn't buy any extra. Yeah, if you don't have it, and if you want to buy it, you will need some connectors in rails. I got them from Fermio because it was like cheaper or same price in the AliExpress. I bought them from Fermio. And the aluminum bed. Yeah, if you are seeing me in the future building another form board kit, again you will see this piece, because like I said earlier, I will not buy bed from them if they are claiming, I don't know, maybe they changed the part, but yeah, I will go with the Fermio again, or any other trusted seller. So this is the aluminum bed. This part you need to be careful. So this is, yeah, this connection for the Trident. These are for the V4, and these are for the, one of them for the thermal fuse, one of them for the earth connection. Again, the silicone heat pad I got from the Fermio, as it seems. Yeah, it's nothing special, just a silicone heat pad from the Kino one. The good thing of this is, I think, normally this is the special production for the Fermio, as I understand, and normally if you want to get the silicone heat pad, since you need the space on the bed for the thermal fuse and the earth connection, we were using 250 for the 250 by 250 for the 300 millimeter build kit, but this one is, as I remember, 280 by 280. Yeah, 290 by 290. So it's covering. This is for the 300, by the way. So it's instead of 250, it is 290 by 290. So that means it's covering more surface on the aluminum pad. And since special, it has the cutouts for the screws and all. And since you have 5mm in each side, you are, yeah, here. And in here you will have the thermal fuse earth connection. You have the cutout for those also. So this one is covering most of the surface basically. And I got a spring metal for them. And yeah, I don't know, as I heard their PI is very good. And I just wanted to try, so I got them springs. I got spring steel, and I got magnetic sheet and the PI. First time I've seen it. It's very thin. Let's see. We'll try. And yeah, on purpose they are selling the bigger as a magnetic sheet. So the idea is just you don't need to worry about the corner. You are just sticking it. After the sticking it, you are with the knife, you are cutting the excess. It's the same for magnetic sheet, as I remember. Oops. Yeah, it's bigger. Bigger. Yeah, it's bigger. So you are just sticking it, and after that you are applying the asphalt. You are cutting the excess. Yeah, 305 by 305. It's a 5mm bigger than the aluminum bed. It will not hurt. I don't know the purpose, but yeah, it will not hurt. I think it's for the not bothering yourself to align it exactly with the aluminum bed. So because otherwise, if you put it like a 1mm offset, like a diagonal, and your bed won't be covered with the spring steel for 1mm or something. Maybe that's the purpose, but yeah, it will not hurt. These I got from the Formula Labs, like I said. Panels also I got from the Formula Labs. Basically, I compared the one local shop. I put the drawing files, and again, it was more expensive than the Fermio, so I got them from Fermio. And this is the normal panels, side and front. These are the side panels. I will show just one example, and this is for the back, and this is I don't know the material name, but as I understand, on two sides you have thin aluminum sheets, and on the middle you have like another component. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's rigid, and yeah, it's fine. Another thing, another mod. This is the mod part. This is the gantry backers. I think Whooping Card has one very good article about it in the mods page. Basically, the article was saying that with the heat in the frames, we are facing an warping, little bit warping, and this little bit warping can affect your print quality. And the article has a lot of results and measurables in its page. You can see that. So it's developed a mod for that. Basically this is just forcing frame to keep it straight. That's all its job. Nothing fancy, but it seems effective. So basically, assume that these are the left frame of the gantry. So you are approximately screwing these like this on the top. So your rails will be on the bottom. On the top, you will put this, and since it is screwed, it will force this gantry to not bend, to not warp while its chamber is heated. And these are the titaniums, but you have also steel options. So 2 for the Y, 1 for the X. It's designed by the Whooping Pochard. Sorry, I mispronounced your nick earlier, but yeah, you need to see the article. It's a great work. And another thing is stepper motors. The thing, I bought them from the stepper online, which is recommended. The thing is, I ordered this from the AliExpress, but there was a shipping issue. It's been a 2 month or something, but I still didn't get them. So I ordered another one from the Amazon. So now I have it, at least for the A and B. Now there will be one more for the extruder, and which is basically the slimmer, the pancake one. And lastly, I got a SD card for my Raspberry Pi. And that was all materials for the Voron Trident build. I might miss a couple small things. Those I already have and didn't order, but you will see while I'm building this Voron Trident. So that was all for this episode, and I will start building the Voron Trident, and again, like in V2 and V0, I will be publishing the videos. Those might help you in your build. So like I said, that was all. Thank you for watching, and consider to be a subscriber of my channel if you are not a subscriber. And yeah, see you on the next one.